Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Cosmic Revelations, and this is part 4 of our Let Truth Shine Through series. This is more of a general response, and kind of just goes over more broad topics, and it doesn't necessarily just go off of her videos. I took notes, but honestly, I don't think I'll need them. I think I got it all right here and right up here. I'd just like to come on here and say that what I wanted to happen with this happened. Ever since I started posting videos, the truth has been getting out there, and I'm more than happy about that. And her seeing them, she found my videos, she found me. Hi! But she found me, and I think it's hilarious, and I got exactly what I wanted from it. I can tell that her... How do I say this? The story's starting to change much, much more frequently than it did. It went from one thing way back when we were together, and then turned into another thing once we broke up. And then once I kicked her out, which I did do, even though she claims I didn't, it got even worse. And then I tried to be civil, and it got even worse. So I kind of gave up with it. But she's full of herself. That's the best way I can put it. You know, it's one thing if you're going to take what actually happened and twist it and add little minute details here or there. You know, that's one thing. I can understand that somewhat. You know, it's wrong, but I can get it. But when I have somebody showing me comments that are wholehearted lies, like shit she came up with out of her imagination, it's hilarious. Like, I laughed. And having to replay the same part of a video 3 times just so I can try to comprehend what the fuck she's saying, because it makes zero sense, it's kind of funny. I mean, it seems like once she found me, her way of doing things has kind of changed, so that tells me numbers. That shows a lot to me. And it's just, I've sat back and reflected a lot. I have plenty of things I have to do. I have things I have to work on. Compared to what she thinks, I'm busy. You know, I don't have all the time in the world. I don't sit on my ass like she says I do. I have I'm a part-time employee, but I work full-time hours. I make decent money. I'm constantly trying to work, and if I'm not working, I'm helping out my family. I'm helping out my friends. Of course, I still play my video games. I still garden, but I'm out doing shit that I need to be doing and that I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm still almost willing to bet that you're not. Why? Because some people never change. And you are one of those people. I have sat ever since the real breakup and reflected. And even after I kicked you out, I sat for months and reflected. And yeah, a lot of the shit I did was wrong. I'll be open to admit that. I made some mistakes. There's no denying that. But you're not going to sit here and twist the narrative. You're not going to sit here and do the same shit you're doing. But I can't stop you. No one can but yourself, and that's not going to happen. So, everybody out here, everybody who sees this is probably going to be my final part of this series. I do plan on making more content in the future. I do plan on continuing to do whatever it is I want to do. But with this exact situation, she is so caught up in the drama and in the drama. She's having fun with this. She, like I said, she went from talking about, you know, the truth and just twisting it a little bit and flipping the narrative. But now it's gotten to a whole point of she is making shit up, completely changing how it happened. And she's like scheduling this stuff. You know, she's like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and post this, and I'm going to start recording these, and for the next couple of days, and we'll post some more videos. Like, you're really on top of this shit, and that's sad. You say that I'm still, whatever. I'm still spreading lies. I'm still caught up or whatever. But if anyone's caught up in this, it's you. You will always talk about me. You still talk shit about me. It's obvious that you talk to all your little friends about me. Whether it be good or bad, I don't really give a shit. You need to get my name out of your mouth. Because it's kind of sad that after all this time, you're still caught up over me. Like, I believe it was on your first part. A guy commented and said, living rent-free in your head. Don't know what your name is, buddy, but you right on. I'm happy. I'm happy as a clam out here living my life, and it's more bothersome to have to sit here and watch your shit than just to live my life. So I'm not. Anybody who wants to watch your content, watch her content, feel free. But know that 90% of it is probably lies, manipulation, gaslighting, or any other fucked up thing that she has done and will do just to get her way. She is a mass manipulator. She is a extreme narcissist, along with many, many, many other things, because her track list is that long, even though she says it's not. It might not be, the way y'all might see it as, but I'm not going to go into details. She's fucking loony. Don't let her lie to y'all. But everyone who's seen these videos, thank you for your support. Anybody who knows me, knows my story, knows the situation, you know the truth. And I mean, it's pretty sad that other people that know me see these videos and then laugh at them with me and for me. You told, I think in one of your videos, you said that you knew that I had a stalker out for you, and that me and all my little friends would stalk you and stalk your location and take pictures of you while you're out with friends and whatever else. No. You're fucking stupid. I have friends who do those things, absolutely. Did I ask them to? 90% of the time? No. Whenever we broke up and you were downtown with C, my C happened to drive by and see it, and then he calls me saying, hey, who's this dude? Sends me a picture. Bam. That's how I found out about that. And then another person named C, they started seeing shit with your C, so they told me too. And obviously you didn't like that at all. But I don't give a shit what you like. And then, let's see, stalking your location. I didn't even have your location for the last little bit of the breakup. And before then, I quit caring. Because I unshared my location because you wouldn't ever update yours. It would go 12 to 24 hours without changing. So I turned it off, and then you were like, oh, okay, since we're doing that, I'll turn mine off too. Bam. You make 0 sense. Your stories make 0 sense. Your everything makes 0 sense. No one or nothing is strong enough to overpower the truth. I know that. The universe knows that. Everybody around me knows that. And you should know that too. But apparently not. Because you're still letting your delusions and your whatever control it all. I figured after all this time you'd grow up a little bit. But it's pretty apparent you won't. And you can't. So, hats off to you. You did it. You're still proving that you're just as fucking crazy as you always were. If not more now than before. Leave me alone. Leave it alone. I mean, you ain't getting nothing from it. It's obvious you're spreading lies. All your little fans on there. If they heard my story, if they heard my rendition of it, there'd be a lot of compelling evidence. I'm pretty sure I still got some papers in there from when I kicked you out, when I had you sign that to get off the lease. I'm sure there's probably some text somewhere that I hopefully didn't delete. There's all sorts of proof. But I'm done feeding into it. I have a job, I have a life, I have friends, I have family. I got shit I gotta do. So I can't sit out here always wondering, what's she gonna post? What's she gonna say? What lies is she gonna spread today? I don't care no more. Keep spreading your lies, keep spreading drama. Do whatever makes you happy. Because it's obvious that you're pathetic and you're miserable. And I'm okay with that. I want you to be miserable. Truthfully and honestly, I want you to be. And that's horrible. I know that. But I don't care. You deserve it. Wholeheartedly. With every fiber of my being, you deserve it. So this is the end of this era. Hopefully you'll leave it the fuck alone, but I doubt that'll happen. Because, I mean, even after all this time, you're still stuck on me, so we can't get over that. But, I hope everybody enjoyed hearing the actual truth. And if anybody has comments, questions, concerns, feel free to leave them in the comments or message me. I mean, some of y'all have me on other shit. I'm more than willing to talk about things, but continuing to post on here is just going to ignite the flame and make this worse for everybody. I don't feel like having to put up with the stress of this, and no offense to anyone, I don't feel like having to go on some stupid fucking social media and, you know, there's already hundreds of thousands of millions of people posting bullshit on there, and then my ex-girlfriend right in the middle of all of it. You know, it's I got other shit to do. So Riss, farewell, and hope y'all enjoyed.